Many of us have had funny things happen to them. Things that made us laugh uncontrollably, or at the very least, crack a smile. Today we'll show you life's most unexpected moments ever caught on camera. Make sure you stick with us till the end. You won't regret it. Our list starts with a very original way of starting an engine. What's so original about it? You try to start a snowmobile right from your garage during the summer. I wonder if the skis burned out right away, or if they'll give this poor mechanic some use for a time. It's so nice to relax on a sunny day in the shade on your own veranda and just have a nice conversation while enjoying a gentle sway to and fro. Of course, it's recommended that you secure your swings better, as you may have such an unforeseen mishap happen to you too. When the sun blazes mercilessly from the sky, there is no better place than to take a dip in some cool water. But alas, sometimes an unexpected obstacle can get in the way of what you want. There was clearly something wrong with the guy's reaction, and taking a ball to the face wasn't exactly a good choice. This guy got caught up in a fantasy tale. We all know that many people like to fish, but have you ever seen the prey go after the fisherman? It turns out that even with small fish, it's possible to swap spots in the food chain. Surprisingly, using a swing correctly isn't as easy as it looks. How is it even possible to get snagged like that? No words explain it. Share your thoughts in the comments. Moscow residents were clearly not in the mood for jokes when a major hurricane struck the city. The wind blew through the roof of a building. Fortunately, apart from the cars parked nearby, no one got hurt. Nothing can stop a loving pet on its way to its owner. This animal clearly doesn't care about any obstacles. Be careful with internet challenges. Sometimes the desire for instant fame can leave you looking pretty bad. What was this guy thinking when he pretended to be a traffic camera? Props for creativity, sure, but what was he hoping for? The police didn't seem to appreciate the stunt. What do you think the problem is? Are the chairs too weak, or is the guy too heavy for them? Share your opinion in the comments. In the next scene, these hotties had a disagreement with each other. This guy wanted to break up the fight, but the slippery floor stopped him short of his diplomatic mission. Marketers do everything they can think of to sell their products to us. But this salesman went the furthest. No one expected such an unusual sales tactic. I think this girl isn't so pleased with such aggressive marketing. This poor girl was so badly exhausted from a rough weekend that she fell into a deep sleep on her way back to work. Too bad the fall interrupted that sweet dream. Did you know that somersaults aren't just for fans of acrobatics? Look at how this horse performs an unbelievable stunt, without almost any acceleration either. Some people will remember the start of their summer for a long time. Be careful with your diving boards. What could be more romantic than a photo shoot on a jet ski? The sun glows upon your skin, the breeze blows gently over your body, and the waves calmly rock you on the smooth surface. It gets better though, an extreme scene here, one with jet ski flying over another. Watch where you're going, and make sure you're not ogling at pretty girls the entire time. What's wrong with this car's trunk's release sensor? Looks like it very much enjoyed that cat's tail stroking its bottom. Otherwise, why would the car open the trunk, inviting the little rascal in? A double-decker car? Sure, I wonder if there aren't any tow trucks in that area, or if the car owner simply decided to save some cash. Either way, Elon Musk, what do you think of this solution? It's pretty surprising when there are 3 dogs in the house and a turtle opens the front door. Folks, give this little tank a tasty leaf for his ingenuity. What wonder! He got up and walked off with both legs working. An amazing recovery. How does one not believe in a higher power after seeing something like that? If you're a gymnast in your soul, you're a gymnast forever, even on a countryside vacation. I wonder who thought of this, going all this way to arrange such a genius incline just to tip the boat over and fall out of it. Some horses still have the free-loving soul of wild mustangs in their blood. Just look at how this beauty easily shook off the pesky carriage and galloped up the steps. Decided to film an amazing stunt on camera? Make sure you keep an eye on it, or else you'll be running after the thief just like this guy. What was that? Very unexpected road bowling. Not only do rivers become unpredictable in a flood, but familiar roads as well. This guy clearly wasn't expecting such a dramatic change in depth. Too bad he never got to fully enjoy his drink. A spectacular kick to the ball, and an equally beautiful dive into the water from a golf fan. After watching the next story, you begin to realize that a rider and his horse really are one. What a beautiful way to go the initial distance. I wonder if any brands have thought about making horseshoes with treads. This driver perfectly ignored his mistake. I wonder if he knows all of it was caught on a security camera. You can never trust those cute animals. This poor guy wanted to pet a beautiful animal and ended up getting a fair amount of saliva on his face. Watch out, alpacas can sometimes make cynical jokes too. Here's some more proof that it's worth practicing tricks before filming them on camera. Check your equipment before the big moment. Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Who would have thought that a fragile tortoise could protect itself so aggressively that even a horse and dog would get scared? It seems the dog is more frightened though by the reaction of the horse and its hooves. Car won't start? Have you checked under the hood? How could so many cats get so cozy in there? Have you ever practiced throwing pebbles so that they bounce across the water as far as possible, keeping them above the surface for as long as possible? This boy has a different approach to throwing rocks. We sure hope his dad didn't scold him too much for this success. Of course, for some people, parallel parking is a very difficult task, and this guy here went out of his way to try everything. Just putting the car on its side? A parking genius. What's wrong with this janitor? Or did the driver irritate him somehow? I still can't understand why he had gotten such a travel companion. In the next scene, a waiter takes a knowledgeable approach to his job. Or perhaps it only seems that way to him. Luckily, he has a good-natured family, which humorously accepted this misfortune. The traditional dance of the Horned Man at the Cornadella de Terra Festival didn't go so well this time around. It seems the villagers didn't reinforce the tree properly, or perhaps the top of the pine tree was too heavy. But as it goes, the Catalan flag didn't last on its place all until Friday. Oops, a real surprise for the gyro scooter enthusiast. The contest for the best mid-road knockdown presses on. For us, your liking this video and hitting the bell icon won't come as a surprise if you enjoyed it. Come on, don't be that way. Make us happy with your comments.